Hi everyone, welcome to a new Wednesday of Moon Knight. Today, actually, I thought it would be cool if I would just react to the things that are gonna happen in the final episode. It's the final episode. Later this month, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, so I'm probably gonna do this every Wednesday when Obi-Wan or Kenobi premieres on Disney+. But for now, it's the end of the journey for Mark. I want to see what happens. I want to see how it ends. And I want to see more than anything what's going to happen with this character moving forward in the MCU. So I was just watching the previously on. Now we're going to hit play. Also, by the way, May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day today. It's going to be one epic day. I can feel it in my bones. Not really, but it's gonna be one hell of a day. We've got Doctor Strange, a movie coming up. I'm gonna go watch it tonight. So yes. Alright, let's get into it, innit? Oh no, okay, let's get to it. Okay. No blood in the water. You would think that if somebody shoot you and there's, blood, that liquid coming out of you, it's natural biology, would come out of you, right? And it would be all over the water. But I guess in the Disneyverse that does not happen for some reason. I've come to believe that. Ooh, yes. Jake! I've come to believe that in the Disneyverse, humans somehow are super strong. Like Kate Bishop in Hawkeye, when she's tossed around by Kingpin, she comes out with just a few scratches. Man, I would break my ribs or my back if that were to happen to me. So, holy shit. But no, she just comes out with a few scratches. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just guess that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, humans actually have a super type of strength. Which is plausible, why not? And holy S. Holy F. Layla has such Evelyn O'Connell air from The Mummy. Not to mention the fact that she actually has the accent, British accent. But she's a badass as well. It just reminds me so much of her. So much. Evelyn O'Connell, one of the characters that I love the most in the Mummy franchise. And we need more characters like her. I'm just saying, okay? Duh! You've been warned! I thought you guys were goddesses. Layla to the rescue! I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the CGI on this Moon Knight. I don't know why. Okay. I like that approach.
No.
And now we're back to the fields of gold with Mark Spector. Choices. They're pulling a Frozen one on that. It does feel like Frozen, doesn't it? Oh no. Shoxy doodles. She's so Evie. Oh, she's gonna have her own costume. That's dope. That's dope. I wanna see that. Now, I don't know if this happens in the comics, but that's pretty dope. The only words I know, and I don't even know if this is an actual word and if it actually exists or it's actually true, is in ancient Egypt. Is nai, which should mean no. But then again, I don't really know if that's an actual word. Holy cow, look at the crowd getting bigger and bigger. Ooh. Layla. Yeah, that's a badass effing costume. Holy cow. Oh my god, now. Ah, come on! That's super awesome! And I'm sorry, but the swords, again, completely Eevee in the second movie, man. Badass. Although actually Eevee did, I mean, they were swords, but not that type. Anyway. Badass costume from Layla. The action sequences here in this particular series, I'll give him like a 6 or 7.
Only punish those who have chosen evil. Only I don't give them the satisfaction of committing it. Me and my side.
Parallels. Yeah, Layla to the rescue. Also, Wonder Woman there. Ah, that's so Wonder Woman. She does look amazing. She does look effing amazing.
Because it is my choice. The very thing you take away.
2 against 1. 2 against Harrow. Holy shit. An Egyptian superhero. But she's not from Egypt. She's from England. Okay, I need the third personality of Mark to come out. Like, come on. It's been teased all along. It's been teased for, like, it's been... If it shows up, it has been foreshadowed. Right, I think it's time to come out. Yes! Ho 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 ho! Oh! There you go. Man, but I would have loved to see Jake. But I would have loved to see Mark or Jake being completely violent, defeating Harrow. How do they suddenly know how to speak ancient Egypt? Is it because of the avatars? Is it because of the gods they have inside them that they know ancient Egypt? Is that what? Do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
Oh, come on! Wait, that's it? That's it? Ah. Okay. I'm gonna wait to see if there's a post-credit scene in this case, and in the meantime, I'm gonna tell you, like, right off the bat, like, my thoughts on it, like, real super quick. I liked it. I liked the episode, but it felt... I was expecting more, or I don't know, not more, but just something different. First of all, I was actually hoping for the third personality to come out, and even though it sort of came out, we didn't get the chance to see it. We just saw that he blacked out, and then when he woke up, there was all of these bodies already destroyed and everything destroyed, right? And he pretty much killing Harrow. That's all we saw. And yeah, I was hoping to see more of that. I wanted to see him, black out and go full on maniac, full on murdering these people. That's kind of sick, yo. And yeah, I don't know. It feels not enough. Okay. Ooh. Could it be Jake? He's speaking Spanish, but then again, Oscar Isaac can speak Spanish. Or maybe not. Maybe we're getting to the good part now. Jake. Spectre. Okay, I think we're good now. I think that was the end of it. I did think that, yeah, it makes sense that they would show it like at the end of, it doesn't surprise me they showed it like in a mid-credit scene. So yeah, it felt a little short. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, I was expecting more. Honestly, by far, the 5th episode for me, it was the best of them all. I do wanna say the highlights of this episode for me was definitely Layla gearing up and having her own costume, her own design, you know, as this badass Egyptian goddess, and kicking ass as usually. And I thought that was one of the highlights. Another highlights, we actually finally get to see Jake, even if it's just mid-credit scene. And yeah. Of course, Khonshu was not going to be gone for good. That was something that I was expecting, but that's not part of the highlights. Another highlight, what else? Another highlight that I thought it was interesting, it was the parallel between the choices that Harrow made versus the choices Mark made. Mark being in heaven, or at least, you know, in the golden fields, instead of staying there in peace, you know, with himself, he chose to go rescue Steven. And he knew that the chances that he had were go back there and stay there with him, and not being able to return to the golden fields. Instead, and that's usually the sacrifice over here. I thought there was going to be a different sacrifice. Usually when in the final act, the hero makes this huge sacrifice. Like, for instance, in Spider-Man No Way Home, in the when Peter makes the call, have everyone forget who Peter Parker is. That is the sacrifice of a hero. That's the decision that he makes in order to save humanity, in order to save the world or the universe. In this case, the decision he made that altered that actually got him to get to live, to come back to life, was the sacrifice he made to go back for Steven. In this case, it was just a sacrifice to save one life. But in return, saving one life, or at least one part of himself, that opened the gates to coming back to life. And I think that was a really touching sacrifice. And also, I'm sorry, but are we gonna deny the fact that part of him approaching to Steven, who's like a mummy or old, a dry like sand statue, is not similar to Frozen, the first one? Come on, I mean, that was obviously, I mean, I don't know if it was made on purpose, but it gives me so much, it reminded me so much of Frozen. Now, Harrow, again, highlights of this episode and every episode are the performances. Ethan Hawke, Oscar Isaac, and Layla. I keep forgetting her name, which is insanely idiotic of my part because I have been watching this and I never bothered to check what her name is, the actress name. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check it right now because I just can't, it would be very foolish of me, very disrespectful of me, not knowing what her name is. So, okay, there we go. Layla, Dina Hassan. Wait, Dina Hassan, where is she from? Let's see. Wait. No, is it Dina Hassan? Wait a minute. Layla, actress. I don't think that's... May Calamity. Wait. May Calamity, right? Calamity? Calamity. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correct. Okay, so where's she from? Bahraini and raised Egyptian Palestinian actress. Okay, alright. I did not know that. So she is sort of Egyptian. She's Egyptian. I thought she was British. Boy, she makes an incredible British accent. I mean, she fooled me. Not that I'm like the authority in accents, but she fooled me. I thought she was British. I honestly thought she was British. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. Then I'm happy for Egyptian representation. Go. Yeah. I did not see that coming. Okay. She's not okay. Alright. She's an Egyptian hero. I like that. I like that. And I hope we see more of her as a hero. I don't know if it happens in the comic books, but I want to see more of her in the as a hero. I think highlight definitely Layla turning into this hero and saving people. And the armor sort of brought me back again. Evie feelings, tingling feelings, and Wonder Woman with the wings and the bracelets. And the armor of gold. Yes, it did. Anyway, so it was an okay episode, an okay finale. I think that we've seen better finales, if I'm honest. I'm not sure if which finale was better. I think out of all the Marvel series, if I have to think about it, I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I can think of some really good finales. But I think probably maybe this might have been the weakest. I think this series' strength was more focused on, mental health or personalities. It was more a thriller. So having action in the way, maybe it did not pay off as as I expected, or as it should. Overall it was okay. It was good. Again, the performances always top notch, on top. I mean, really good. I have absolutely nothing. I think that's, for me, the highlight of each episode, because the three of them are really awesome. They work really well together. Since this is a full spoiler alert, it's a shame that we actually don't get to see Harrow die, so we don't know if he might come back. And as we know, they can come back to life, so he might or may not return. But if he's truly dead, he's truly gone. Shame. I don't know what's gonna happen with the series in the future. I don't know if it's actually... No, pardon me. this is, I think it's a mini-series. I don't think it's gonna have a second season or not, and if it does, we do not know that yet. So with that in mind, we can only assume that maybe at some point it will join the MCU, the cinematic universe. That remains to be seen. Yeah, but we're gonna... I definitely liked it. I think that overall, because Steel Loki is my favorite one, don't get me wrong, I think that the 5th episode of Moon Knight is the best episode of all Marvel series thus far. So, but the series itself, I think the strongest one is Loki, in my opinion. Still, with its ups and downs, there are still a few things that Loki, for me, I didn't feel like as rewarding, but I still feel like it's probably at least the one that I like the most out of all of them. Even Hawkeye, I'm sorry. I love Haley Steinfeld, but probably Hawkeye comes somewhere about in the 4th or 5th position of the ranking of TV shows of Marvel at the moment. I still think it's a great series, though. You should check it out. You should check out all Marvel series and, judge for yourselves, not just take my word for it. But anyway, alas, that is it. That is it. Yeah, that is it for the Moon Knight journey, and can't wait to Kenobi. Thank you very much, guys, for watching all the way to the end, and as always, take care.